Hi friends, it's Molly with Soul School Spiritual Guidance and Healing. Thank you for being here. If you guys are interested in a personal reading or getting in touch with me, all the information you need is in the description box below. So let's go ahead and get into our reading for today. You'll notice if you saw Monday's reading, this is the same outfit, and that's because I'm actually filming this on Monday. I went to go pack up my cards after doing the first reading, and there's a couple of decks here that really want to dance together is sort of the verbology, the verbiage that is coming up in my mind right now. There's these two decks that want to dance together. So I kind of am getting a glimpse of what the reading is about, because the first deck that I'm shuffling right now is the Revelations Tarot by Zach Wong, and I just want to give you a real quick glimpse at how very full color these images are. Like, you can see the black line drawings, but it's full of these beautiful, vibrant images. Whereas the other deck that wants to sort of dance with that one is this watercolor deck, where the color is not entirely filled in. All right? You guys see where we're going with this? It could be a person. It's like it's talking about an energy body. Okay? So the energy of a person or a thing that's not completely black and white, but it's just not experiencing, how can I say this? There's this same card, the Page of Pentacles. See, there's flashes of really bright color, but the saturation is turned down in much of the photo. And so it's about taking the color that's here and spreading it throughout the image so that it can be very lightly, brightly lit up, like this High Priestess card. Okay? She wants to stay there because it's this flipping, see, from this like very muted. Sorry you guys, I'm still getting used to this new camera doesn't have great focus or anything. Maybe that helps. Okay, this is the High Priestess. You see she's underwater, right? And it's like it's nighttime, so there's not a lot of sunlight that's getting down there. Okay, but I'll tell you what, there is a lot of information that's being gained, because you see when she's underwater, she's not alone. There's all these faces. This is somebody who I think has really, like, they have gone to inner boot camp with their guides, right? They've gone within. They're looking, the darkness, they're looking straight at the abyss, and the abyss is staring back at them. And they're like, what? Because they got all their guides. This is somebody who has gone within, and they've gained a lot of wisdom from their guides. But it's not the full, she's not operating under the full color spectrum. Okay? When it gets flipped, these colors get a little bit brighter. All right? So, oh, why? Where's that coming from? It's an emperor there. I'm just feeling like a little squeeze, like right in the center of my skull right now. Divine spirits of love and light, archangels, ancestors, allies, and guides. What's going on here? What's the message? Page of Pentacles is there again. She's coming out. This High Priestess is reversed. Temperance. Ace of Cups reversed, the Emperor reversed, Seven of Swords, and Judgment. A mask is coming off. Wow, we've got these two angels framing these three reverse cards. Look at these two angels. One is Temperance and one is Judgment. What's going on here? It's already a good story. This Page of Pentacles, I almost feel like this is a message, and it might be a literal, I'm not talking about like from spirit, a message, a gift, an offering that the High Priestess is not seeing because she's so inwardly focused. She's also very sad. I've never seen a High Priestess look so sad before. And she's holding on to this secret is what I hear. She's holding on to this secret. I feel like it's a secret pain. The High Priestess can often just represent keeping something silent. Okay? Holding it within but not speaking it. And there's a lot of blue. A lot of blue. Blue is the throat chakra. Yeah. Why do I just want to cry, you guys? I really want to cry. I feel this. This High Priestess has gone underwater to go through a very, very deep, deep healing process. Okay, that's what these two angels are framing. Let me get this worked out. That is fire. This is Michael. I don't know which archangel appears in the Temperance card. Maybe I've always thought it was Michael. Sometimes I call it somebody. When I see an angel, I get other clues to see what angel this might be. Because of the alchemical symbol for fire on the chest, I do feel like this is Archangel Michael. Okay? Who comes in to bring truth. I'm going to tell you what. A lot of you who work with Archangel Michael know that he doesn't come in for just anything. He comes in for very profound healing after you've been left to your own devices to try to figure it out yourself. Okay? But there's something there might even just be something in your intuition, this blue energy floating around her head. It's almost like this is a message that cannot get to her because she's so focused on withholding something. And it's not out of evil or cruelty or anything. It's just that this is such a tremendous pain. It's like, what's the point of speaking it? But this is somebody who's really been trying to heal this pain inside of them for a very long time. Okay? So Archangel Michael is coming in, and this is about transmutation. Okay? This one has a trumpet, and I want to say, just because of the trumpet, they're making me feel like that could be Raphael. And the reason why, because Raphael is associated with air, and that's very important emotional healing. Okay? Then this pink, this is heart chakra healing. What is being healed? God, why does this feel so heavy? It feels so heavy. And the sentiment that I'm getting right now is just a sadness. That this just is what it is. And the perspective of this High Priestess is, it's just a sadness. What else can be done about it? Ace of Cups reversed, the Emperor reversed, and the Seven of Swords reversed. Okay? To me, the story I get is wanting to pour your love out to somebody who's too rigid to see it, to accept it, to be able to feel it. And you begrudgingly realizing that you're not going to keep pouring your heart out there. And it's just kind of sad. It's like that when there's somebody that we want to love, but this Emperor, how do I say this? The Emperor represents boundaries. Upright, it's very healthy boundaries. Reverse, the energy that I'm feeling, I mean like physically feeling is this just excessive boundaries, great big walls being up. And it bounces back now to this High Priestess. I just want to cry, you guys, because I feel her feelings. And it's just sad. This High Priestess, oh my God, you guys. This High Priestess knows that her energy is big, that her love is big. And that's why she holds it within, because she understands that as a very powerful person, you have to be really careful with your power, because it can have consequences that you're not aware of. That's what I feel like. Look at her. It's like she's trying to hold something in, right? This High Priestess is this cat with this great big cup of love. Oh my God, it's all coming together. Hold on. Okay? This great big cup of love. Just like poured it out to this rock, this frozen, this glacier. Okay? I can see the water freezing as soon as it enters this atmosphere. And not wanting to leave that behind, but there's nothing else there. Right? But this is the last time that she allowed that blue. Do you see this? This blue is coming up out of the High Priestess. Like, I have this great big love, and I don't show it to a lot of people because it's a freaking lot. And like showed it to somebody who just, they didn't have the eyes to see. This person is so rigid and blocked and guarded. And now what's happening? This blue energy, this love is trying to come up behind this High Priestess, and she can't see it because she's just looking at, like, remembering how sad it is when you try to show your whole self to somebody and they can't even see it. But this High Priestess is in full color. This High Priestess does not have to mute herself. She doesn't have to turn down her saturation when she's in anybody's company. That's what this Judgment card is coming in to say. Take off your mask. Stop pretending that you don't want to love and be loved. Allow the love, allow it to come back in, allow it to begin to flow through you again. I don't know how else to describe it. That's what this is. This love is this desire to just speak your love. For a lot of you guys, the feeling that I'm getting, if this is resonating with you, it's like, it's not so much important to you that you have a partner in your life, but when there is a partner in your life, you feel like there is an outlet for all the love that you have for the universe. And that's a lot of love. And some people, they cannot handle that. That overwhelms the system. It overwhelms the system entirely. There's another Temperance card. Here's a 9 of Cups. 9 of Cups is a wish come true. Oh man, I should have paid a lot better attention. I just shuffled these upside down. Pardon me for a moment. There's a Death card. There's an Ace of Pentacles. It just needs to be a release. It's really interesting because lately I've been guided to write out these scripts for guided meditations that are based upon, sometimes they're just other like activities that I read in books. Sometimes it's just other guided meditations that I've listened to. But I've been getting the guidance to just kind of write my own scripts for some of these things. Yeah. And last night I was just literally writing until I was about to fall asleep, and then this morning I woke up and that's kind of what I got right back into. But this particular, okay, this is beautiful. This particular guided meditation is based off of some passages I was reading last night in The Golden Lake by Lisa Royal Holt. And in this, she gives you this exercise where you walk into this golden lake, blah, blah, blah. And the purpose of the exercise is you allow yourself to hold space for a sense of pain, loss, hurt, right? And just feel it. Feel the whole thing. Don't run away from it. Let it flow through you and don't interrupt that flow. Now you've got that feeling being felt. Go ahead and bring in the love that person felt for you. And understand these two things exist simultaneously. That we've been taught that love, if somebody loves you, they will never hurt you. If somebody hurts you, they never loved you. And that's not the truth, right? This is very hurtful. This person might have loved you, but just not been able to accept and receive, right? The purpose of the meditation is to be able to hold these two things side by side and say, you know what, this is one experience. And it's just one of many experiences that I've had with pain, loss, and hurt, but also one of many, many experiences that I've had when it comes to love. And understanding that these two things are not always the same, and you just let them dissolve into the lake. And I feel like that's the message for this High Priestess, okay? Call forth in your mind this Emperor. Let yourself feel the sadness, the disappointment, the loss of that dream, that vision, right? Because a High Priestess doesn't give anybody a chance unless she sees something in them, right? Allow yourself to feel all of this, and then also allow yourself to feel, even if they never spoke it, even if they acted quite contradictorily, allow yourself to feel the love that's coming from this Emperor reversed, okay? Because you know it's there, even if they never spoke it, if they never could speak it, if they weren't aware of it. And allow yourself to feel both of those threads of emotion flow through you at the same time. The hurt, the pain, the loss, and the love. And just realize that this is just one of many experiences of loss, and then let the loss dissolve. And this is just one of an infinitely available number of experiences of love. And that love is permanent. That loss, that hurt, that pain, that's temporary. High Priestess, my goddess, you understand this, whether you're masculine or feminine, right? These are truths that you know. But alas, you're stuck in this human form, right? For some of you guys, you literally had a vision. You understood that this was a soulmate to you. But this person hasn't done the work that they needed to do. They haven't been through the experiences that they need to have to be able to be ready to see and hear and receive what you have to offer. Okay? And look how this is a Knight of Cups, but it came out reversed. And you see how there's this arms crossed. Arms crossed. Because you're fearful of that happening again. This Tower reverse is you're just fearful. Whoever this High Priestess is. And sometimes you guys, that main character, in this case it's the High Priestess. Sometimes it's not you, it's just somebody that you know, and the reading is meant to give you a glimpse into their perspective, some compassion for what they might be going through. This is the Ace of Pentacles, all right? You've got to allow it to dissolve. Do you see how this is just dissolving? Allow it to dissolve. Because there's this wish fulfillment that's available to you. But you're kind of still looking at how sad it was the last time something like that happened. Yeah. Now they show me the Ace of Pentacles reversed. So if you spend too much time in that energy before you're able to transmute that pain into wisdom, it's like you're really kind of only prolonging your own healing and recovery and rebirth. Some of you guys are like, I don't even want to be reborn right now. Leave me alone. But it's sneaking up behind you guys, all right? So get out of your pain and pay attention. I love you so much. Take care. I'll see you soon.